Greetings, my friends. Welcome to my hospital room. There's no way of changing it around. The whereabouts I put in this room, I don't have a good setup. This is a test. I'm testing using my Samsung. Goodness, the model number, it's got a 7 at the start of it. Anyway, it's a new series this year, last month, whatever. Comes with a stylus, so any of you want to check it on the internet, that should give you some information. Now, sorry, if I tilt this thing any further, it's going to fall out of the little plastic holder that's holding it. Therefore, we have to work with what we got. Hope you like the beard. I've been hospitalized since early December. Now, before that, I had an infection that caused me to lose my balance. I fell, crashed headfirst into my toilet. Not inside it. I didn't get wet. Nope, I did not. I bashed my head on a tank and my ribs right in the bowl and wedged between the bowl and the wall. Yeah, that was cause for a hospital trip. Now, about my appearance, like I said, the beard, since after I recovered from that episode, I had to go December 2nd and have a stent removed that was holding open the duct that lets the bile come out. Anyway, the bile come out. You know the green brown stuff that stinks? That, helps us digest, as I understand it, fats and stuff like that, whatever. Anyway, surgery went bad. As far as they removed it because it was plastic and it was 3 months old and it had to be changed. They could not install a new one. That was a sad occurrence. They tried another location. That failed. Ended up with a midnight emergency surgery. Now I have a tube coming out of my belly, going to a sac that I hang with a safety pin to my pajama top pocket. There's extra thicknesses of fabric there, so I use that. Anyway, I had a pretty low time, really low time. Didn't want to eat, didn't feel like eating, because you see, they had discovered I have pancreatic cancer. When I turned yellow in August, that was a good giveaway. Anyway, things didn't go well as far as, no, we can't have the magic wand, poof, and it's gone. No. It doesn't matter how hard you pray for God to remove it. I'm not one who believes that you blame him because he didn't. It's my time. I'm past the 70 years, which is 70. I'm past the years that when I was young, the life insurance agent said, this is your life expectancy, 72 years and some days. I'm past that. Okay, so it's been the hospital. And since that emergency surgery, went home, finally, and my dear wife, no matter how hard she tried, she could not take care of me. I'm too heavy, too big. And in her youth, she injured both of her knees. So she can't lift much. And her versatility and twisting and all that stuff, no, it was physically beyond her. So the doctor kept me in the hospital for care. Now, I must admit, I'm in the St. Anne, Manitoba hospital. It's got to be the best there is. I mean, the emergencies, we've had a couple emergencies here. and the staff responded instantaneously, within 10 seconds. One of them was a flood. You know, when you get 25 to 35 and 40 below, if there's one little spot that cold wind can blow through and hit a water pipe, it's going to freeze it. And yes, it did. Now, when a water pipe freezes, normally they rupture. When they rupture, water flows. Pressure in the pipe system, in this case it's a sectionalized, of course, pipe section. That section lost pressure, which triggered the automatic fire alarm system. And sprinklers came on in that section. And the kitchen was flooded, and this room, matter of fact, was flooded. The bed was ruined, and some other stuff. And with my great hearing, and I'm glad, and I thank God for it, I can still hear extremely well. Used to drive Rose crazy, the things I could hear that she couldn't with her hearing aids. Anyway, I'm here. And like I said, I went through I called it a black funk. A black funk. And that's no insult to my pastor, Ben Funk, either. No. I was I didn't even know it, depressed. And I'm sure a person in that state normally doesn't know it. It wasn't until I just tell people God gave me a shake and said, wake up, here's your breakfast, eat it. Okay, so that morning was cream of wheat, brown sugar, milk, toast. No. With a little pouch of jam or peanut butter. No. But there was enough for me to start eating. Once I started eating, my stomach responded. Before that, I was having real trouble. So, I've greatly improved. I'm sitting here. I asked my daughter and her husband if they would. Okay, first off, my cell phone I'm choosing. It's right here. I'll give you a picture of it. You get an idea, okay? It's a Samsung Note 20 Ultra 5G, big deal. And my wife had a cell phone, the Note 9, that was my previous phone. But she wasn't finding it didn't work for her. So, when my daughter came to visit, and I was, because I'm in palliative care, and that's the category I have, I could have 4 visitors, and I had to pick them, and they allowed 2 per day, and that's it. So I picked, of course, my wife and my 3 children, and I've been blessed to have visits from them. Anyway, when my daughter came, I said, look, watching YouTube videos on this, let me bring the screen alive. So there's something there, okay? Okay, yeah, I have to hold it, right? So I'm holding it up here, and I'm watching videos. If say for instance, I'm watching your video, and it's, 9 minutes, that's not too bad. We'll say it's a short one on, you discovered a new way of making coffee with your Hario V60. Great, I can get by doing that. But then, I want to watch Northwestern Sawmill, that bearded gentleman up in either Washington or Oregon, up in there, in the country with the Douglas firs. And he has a chainsaw mill that's portable. He will take it to sites and stuff. Phenomenal work he does. Well, it may be like 42 minutes long. Too much. My arms didn't like it. So when my daughter came, I said, look, cancel Rose's cell. Her phone, when we signed her up, is this expensive phone. I said, and I traded her. They just moved the SIM card over. So my phone number is on the new one. She has the older one, and that was fine. It's not as complicated. This new one's got more menus. But it wasn't working for her. So anyway, let's cancel, go to one phone. And one part of the hospital, Wi-Fi works. The other end, no. It's got a Wi-Fi, a small, like residential or whatever, I don't know. Can you guys help me out and find a tablet? Because, yeah, I've got an iPad at home, and Rose uses it. She loves it for solitaire and some other, that type of game. It helps her fill in the time because I'm not there to take up her time. And so, with her husband and herself at home on their phone, the house phone on speaker, and me here using my phone for talking to them and shopping online, we found two that worked well, that would fit. I wanted a good one. There's nothing worse than trying to make do with something that really isn't adequate. We came down to this Samsung FS7 or whatever it is. It's got a stylus and also an Apple iPad. The Apple had the plug-in for a headset, and the Samsung did not. The Samsung came with a stylus, the same as my phone. The Apple did not. It was an option. With the COVID going on, when you phone Best Buy, you find all the information on the internet, and you cannot speak in any manner to a living soul. You order online, you can have it at the door, pick up at the door, and they can mail it to you. It's not good enough because you can't be certain. There was one of each on stock online. You can't be certain they really got it because a customer could have that box under his shoulder, or in his cart. So they went, thank you to them, on a busy Sunday shopping day down to Best Buy and found both of them there. That was great. They checked them out, and for what I'd already told them about me and what they knew about me and what I had an inkling towards, they picked up this beautiful Samsung. And I must admit, I look great on it, looking like I do. Yeah, my hair's sticking out. I comb it and it pops right back up. I need a haircut, okay? My eyebrows need trimming, and okay, my friend bought me some scissors, some beautician's scissors so I can do some trimming. And they also bought me the one that you trim your ears and your nose with. So I have a little bit of work on my appearance. Anyway, they bought it, and they bought a high-end headset. I didn't want earbuds because they can get annoying in your ear. Normally, the rechargeable Bluetooth ones I had, close to $70. They didn't last long as far as the battery life. You had to charge. Sitting in a waiting room, or actually in the car waiting for my wife at a medical appointment, they went dead. So they picked up. I'll hold it up. No, this is going to be backwards to you, okay? At least it's backwards to me. The name of it, okay? They fold out. It's Bluetooth. It's got noise canceling. I set it up to sync with my pad, and instantly I had music, and it instantly turned the audio down on the pad so it didn't blow your ears out, which plug-in ones usually do nowadays, in the old new days. And so they bought them. They took them home, charged them up first off, and checked them out. And then we arranged when they came for a visit, my daughter took my cell phone and gave it to the nurse, and the nurse had it. He came in from the car because he couldn't come inside. He came to the door, they gave him the phone. He went and sat in the car, and he had to fix some accounts. My passwords had got jumbled up and that. So he had my password book. Got everything working perfectly. So now I can watch YouTube. When I changed my phone account, I went from 5 to 50 gigabytes per month. Lots of data. And therefore, I can be with you now. This video, I made it primary purpose to test Filmora Go. I used Filmora on my 2 computers at home, and so I was doing reasonable with my videos with them. The Filmora Go, I'm hoping that between my stubby fingers and the stylus, I'll be able to control it. And I want to experiment with this video, edit it, take out parts, all that kind of stuff, and enjoy it. My health here has improved to the point that the day they finished my phone work and tablet setup, when they were finished and leaving, I asked them to go to Access Mobility in Steinbach on Main Street, where they've got wheelchairs, walkers, all that, anything you need for a person for taking care of them at home, with a physical handicap. And they selected me, and I still don't even know the price. They used my debit card, bought me a good quality walker. Now, the last 3-4 days, I've been exercising in my room right now. They took out one bed. It was needed someplace else for another bed that was ruined in that sprinkler going off of the system. So I've been walking around in here, improving my physical strength, my balance, because the first time I used it, if I leaned a little sideways, it got tippy. Not the walker, just me. So it's all improving. I'm feeling better. My spirits are lifted. I feel great looking as bad as I do with this hair, okay? Now, one of the aides attacked me with a portable, rechargeable hair clippers, took off the sideburns and down here a bit to loosen me, and I had her leave stubble because I like this look. I don't know about you. It used to stick out all over. The mustache came down to about here. It was really hard to eat without sticking it in a soup, right? So things are looking up. Now you see a window behind me. So today I was watching a blizzard all day. The wind blowing that snow like crazy. Highways closed, schools closed today. Half the staff in the hospital couldn't make it to work. The charge nurse and a clerk prepared the most fantastic emergency meals I ever had. Good meals. And to me it was great, the way the staff here pulls together. I've never seen such service anywhere. I'm blessed. Don't feel sorry for me being in the hospital and being sick. Could be, if God blesses, I'll be out of here and able to go have a room in a nursing home next door for the balance. And free this bed up for somebody who is really in dire straits. I'm looking forward to, if I do get it, getting my wood carving knives back, some small pieces of basswood. I have 2 pieces already of cottonwood bark. I already cut the bottoms so that they're nice and flat and they'll stand up. There's 2 more cabins I can make. My daughter's got 3 I already carved, and 2 of them are designated as gifts to her and her son. So I can make 2 more log cabins. I want to make Christmas decorations. Fella Linker, I think, something like that, a Canadian wood carver, well known on YouTube, does beautiful figures. Now, I carved 2 hobos, one on a class and one I sat with my wife and she was sick and carved on my lap. I got wood, it's pine, so it's harder to carve. Okay, we'll give it a try, or we'll send somebody for basswood at a thrift store. So I want to be able to do that, and I get my ukulele back from home. Do some practicing with that here. Be busy. And when I do that, I'll sit up here. I'm starting to slouch with my back. Sorry about that. I can be busy. My mind and my fingers. These things, they love to be doing things. Yeah, I love a sharp knife in my hand, piece of wood, and making little wood chips, and long stringy wood chips, and then painting them. Painting them sort of translucent. In other words, thin the paint down so you can see the grain. That's what I'm looking for in the future. And when I do that, by then I hope to have a holder for the tablet and a holder for my cell phone. I can even record it with both. My son-in-law's got a cable that I can jump between the cell phone and the tablet and copy files. That'd be great. Hopefully, who knows, I can put up 2 or 3 more videos this spring. Looking forward to it. In the meantime, this is the experimental one. Something may come of it, you may see. And it may end up being trashed. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to clear with you. This is long enough. I've covered enough. And you take good care. God bless. Be safe this winter. And in all things that you say and do, be kind to your neighbors, your family, your friends. Make yourself a real blessing to them. And those guys going out in the woodlot with your snowshoes and skis and tarps, well, I'm just jealous, and I'll watch your videos and I can enjoy them right along with you. Thanks so much to you, each one, to my faithful subscribers. You are truly been a blessing to me these last 3-4 years. Not a lot, haven't done great, never wanted to be sponsored. So, all is well. I am content and happy. And I wish the best on you. Head's clear.